Good morning, folks. I've been asked by one of my blog commenters to take a tour of Cache Tipton Kelly this year. So here we go. Here's on the tour. All right, going up the driveway. These are wave petunias. Salvia, red salvia. Over here hiding the transformer. I have clematis. There's a transformer back here. Wild grass. Cosmos. And looks like a dead morning glory. This is my neighbor's property. I'm very lucky to have good neighbors. Look at this beautiful thing here. Those are river birch trees where I went out of the house. This tree here really isn't doing too well, but it's a non-producing flowering prune tree. Prunes, something like that. Anyway, I took out all the bushes in the front, and what we have is petunias and roses and hosta around the side. Beautiful gladioles. See that? The bugs got a hold of my arborvitae tree, so I planted a crepe myrtle, and of course this year the Japanese beetles are on it. So I go out and pick up the Japanese beetles every morning. There's the front door, which I rarely use. There's a robin that I just spooked. It's a little lawn interest I put on the front. I think my neighbor's behind watching while I'm doing all this. I'm walking backwards. I hope I don't fall down. I had Miguel, my landscaper, trim all my holly trees this year. There's our driveway. So I go around the side. By the way, my neighbor's got a big camper on the other side. Looks like he's ready to go someplace. Now I worked on this side. I did some wonderful things this year here. So check that out. It's my lime green hydrangea, which I love. And the red salvia came up. And again, Japanese beetles were on the crepe myrtle. That came up by itself. I didn't have to plant those. Planted them last year and seeded themselves. That's my lime green hydrangea, which I love. More crepe myrtle. There's rhododendrons. And this is the shady side of the house, so I put hosta in this year. See the hosta? New Guinea impatiens, the lavender. By the way, that lavender, I got a local rabbit here that lives here. There's a wild cherry tree coming up. This is wild cherry here. I got to get rid of that. That'll be turning into a monster. I'll show you that cherry tree in the back here. And here's more hosta, more lime green. Now along here, I have the knockout roses, which again Japanese beetles are on. That's my neighbor's backyard. See, so I have the. I'm getting a whiff of the stale dog poop in my neighbor's yard. It's got a black retriever. There's my holly trees. By the way, it's very hot and humid right now. It's still early morning. Okay. That's a wild grass here, and I took it out and I planted dill, lavender, basil, marigold, vinca. over here, I got a psyllum. This is there's a psyllum, got a new one planted. That came up by itself. Creating a little backyard habitat here. Thyme, I like thyme. I like thyme a lot. So here's thyme. Miguel and his helper Alex. See that? She has a nest in that tree right there, that holly tree. That's thyme. Put his big foot right in there while he's trimming this holly tree. Bluebird didn't come in the house this year. This is something new I planted this year, the zinnias. I like those. And the coneflower. I have trouble with coneflower. Yeah, you see right here? See the Japanese beetle right there? I'll take care of that a little bit later. See him chewing there? I'll have a little meal. I'll be back for him later after this video post. This is I'd rather have this backyard than a pool. This is Bill's little entrance right in and out of the backyard. I'll show you this. I usually had a spider web. I've got a spider web. This is the back property. And I want him to let this grow up here. This is Fleming Road. It goes out to Route 1. See the cars going up there? By the way, the corn is very high this year. I border a cornfield. You see, I've got this little opening here. There's our house. Lambs here. I love lambs here. These lilies are very fragrant. I'm smelling poop again. Some kind of animal poop. Stargazer lilies. Very smelling real nice. This is Russian sage. I'm really smelling the poop back here. I hope I didn't step in something. Walk along the back here of our planters. Another wild cherry, which I've got to take up. I'll show you what that looks like when it gets big. There's oregano. More stargazer lilies. By the way, see this is all chomped there? That's oregano. Rabbit got in there and ate all that. We got a resident rabbit. So let's go out of here. Then I got more thyme, got curry plants here, stargazer lilies, marigolds. This is goat's beard. That's a butterfly plant, lavender, and stargazer lily. Water for the birds. Well, the Japanese beetles one really went over this one this year. I got to come and spray. I hate to spray, but see that Japanese beetle right there chewing away? Chomping away. 2 of them. I'll come back and get them too. This is wild grass. And here's a butterfly bush. I'm going to go up peppers and get some more of this. This actually grows wild. It's hard to grow, but I like that. There's my statue of David hidden back there. That's a wild plant. Trying not to put this in the sun. Hey, here's, you let the wild cherry tree grow, and this grew by itself. It only took about 5 years to get this big. The birds love it because there's cherries up there. But that little thing that grows by itself, that's it right there. It's a wild cherry tree. Look how big it is, folks. And that little thing back there, that's another river birch. And I just planted those river birches 2 years ago. I think it's 2 years ago. Look how big they are now. I get past here. Show you where my compost pile is. That's the shed. Packed, of course. Again, we got another little entrance back here, a little alcove. Oh, just hit a spider web again. Okay, there's a compost pile, and I planted tomato plants there, and everything's growing in there. Look at that, folks. You can't even see it. And here's another compost pile. There's the road that goes out there. Okay, the sun's right in my face here. That's all over the shed. Oh, by the way, that's where the rabbit lives, underneath the shed. See that? And I also have a groundhog down there. Likes to dig things up as soon as I plant them. There's another compost pile. It's a new one. That's the edge of the property here. Okay, we've got another little alcove that comes in here. Alright. There's the house down there. That sun is bright this morning. And it's hot out here. Now look how high this corn is. This corn has got to be 8 feet high. Either 8 feet. See how high it is behind me? This is the edge of the property. I think I got some baby birds in the birdhouse down here. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Right against the sun. Sorry about that, folks. I think there's still some birds in here. It stinks. Oh, they're gone. They're gone. They're out. Smells to high heaven too. So there it is, folks. I think I'll get out here and collect some Japanese beetles before I go up the peppers again this morning. See what they have. But this is my playpen back here, my backyard. Bill does all the mowing. Get down here. I'm so fortunate. This is my good neighbor, the Murphys. They have a beautiful backyard also. Am I fortunate or what? In fact, I think I'm walking on the property right now. It's right there. There they are. This little oval planter we put in. So I get back here and I add this on the FaceTime so I can post it to the post to memorialize this year's plantings. Oh, it's hot. There's our shed. It's nice and quiet. We're not in Rehoboth Beach with the mini hotels with the pools and the kids screaming and making noise and everything. You know how quiet it is here? That's the way I like it, folks. In fact, I'm going to walk up to the back deck. Nice and quiet. In fact, I love this rose right back here. This really gets the Japanese beetles, and I don't want to spray it because it smells so good. This tomato plant's really been producing this year, just in the pot. I come out here and just get these fresh tomatoes in my salad every night. So that's the tour. Whoops. Do the walk, folks. Where Bill and I sit. View the backyard. Usually puts the umbrella up.